side quest.
Oh shit, let me close my porn.
Good evening and welcome, you sin-swallowing, sadistic savages and maniacal muff-munching Magogonites, to the 13th episode of Side Quest, Tits and Ass Edition. I'm VampKandy, the candy that bites back, and tonight I am joined by none other than the master debater of Morskar, Magog, and the world-renowned for his skills as a cunning linguist, the Beardbarian.
Oh yeah!
Shut up. Oh. He wrote this for me, I did not proofread it.
Shh! You're not supposed to say that part out loud.
Fuck. Last week, because Beardy was a smartass, it was determined that we were talking about broken dicks way too much. So this week, we're going to save the trouser snake with some stories on how somehow related to tits and ass for the grind. Now, remember, if you would like to donate to one of us individually and maybe stick it to Big G, our Streamline... I can't talk today. Streamline links are in the description down below. To anybody watching on the simulcast sites, you feel free to join us over in the YouTube chat. Maybe we can get your comments read out loud. Magog, I do have a very important question for you.
What? I wasn't listening.
Are you going to be able to handle not talking about dicks all night?
Speaking of penises, I have a story here.
Of course you do!
God damn it! We had an agreement. No dicks, Magog. We're gonna have to send you to one of those Reformation camps with the electric therapy, aren't we? The Mike Pence School of New Thought.
That's funny. Now, before we get started with the grind, we had a super chat come in before the show even started. Because somebody...
They're all flowing in. Thank you, everybody. Holy crap.
They couldn't wait. So let's knock a few of those out and we'll get with the grind, just because I don't want to lose it in the as it moves up. Mm-hmm. Nicholas Danker says, may we not get Antifa trolls tonight, praise Magog. Yes, praise me. But Antifa trolls, we can't really control that, can we?
Yeah, sorry, Boston Antifa's already here. Hi, Boston Antifa.
Oh, Boston Antifa.
Hi, Boston Antifa.
Hello. I hope they like the video I did on them. And Jay Devil says, well, he didn't say anything, but he gave $5. Thank you so much. When you donate, you can type something out, and a certain amount of characters are allowed depending on how much you donate. So next time, don't forget to type something out, and we'll read it, okay? And then Nicholas Danka again. Here we go, praise kick. There's another one. Dang, come on, guys, we gotta get to the grind. Vladimir Dragunov says, should my nose be bleeding after casting advanced spells? No! If your nose is bleeding after advanced spells, then you need to drop it down to novice spells, because you're not ready for advanced spells, sir. Okay, let's get on with the grind. Who wants to go first?
Alright, before we hit that, I gotta interject with one as well, because I had someone hit me up in Streamlabs here. Tarsith! I fucking see you, Tarsith. Here's some gold for the good guy. Such a good... Fuck you, Tarsith! I am a villain. I am pure evil, and I will take none of your shit.
You take a health point for that one. He called you a good guy. You're earning quite the reputation, Beardbarian.
I'm gonna have to kill some kittens.
What would the kittens do to you?
All right, everybody's favorite segment, of course, for the side quest. Let's get us started with the grind. Who wants to go first into the fire?
Oh, I do. See, I got a follow-up to a story from last week that I know everybody loved, and it's still parts of the TNA thing. Remember last week I was talking about the Miss Brazil Bum competition where they were wearing the meat flaps all over their bodies?
I absolutely do.
Yeah, I remember that. I also made little you interrupt you.
Your dick. But anyways, there's a continuation of this wonderful story because the woman with the greatest ass in all of Brazil, who decorated herself in dead meat flaps, has something important to say, apparently, as newly crowned Miss Bum Brazil demands the president of Brazil step down.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't read this in advance, but the reason why I chose this wonderful piece, aside from it just being about this gorgeous ass that's hypnotizing as fuck, is that this is really an opportunity to discuss how it is that people are so fucking stupid and will listen to anything a chick who's got great TNA will say and just follow it like, oh yes, praise be to the glorious gorgeousness. Woo. But let's see here. The winner of the pageant for Brazil's best bot used the occasion to come out front and center with her political beliefs. On Monday, Rosie Oliveira was named Miss Bum Bum Brazil. How can you expect to be taken seriously in politics with a title like Miss Bum Bum Brazil? Anyways, a title given to the woman perceived to have the top bottom in the whole country. The 28-year-old model and reporter from the state of Amazonas beat out the 26 other finalists for the coveted honor, including 15 finalists at Monday's competition in Sao Paulo. Now, Vamp. Oh, did Vamp just, lose her shit over this? I think Vamp ran away. But for those of you watching, you might not know Vamp. Vamp has got some junk in her trunk. I'm not saying that she's like, TLC, I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I'm too bootylicious for you, babe. But I think, I would think that she would feel very opinionated. Magog, how do you feel about gorgeous asses discussing politics as if it were their place?
Well, I have nothing against gorgeous asses, but I don't understand the story. Why is she wanting the man to step down?
I guess I could get. Let's see here. Well, is there anything? Okay, I'm just going to continue reading this because this is nonsense. Although the Miss Bum Bum is by design focused on physical attributes, Olivia used the event to make people think about the future of the country. During her onstage segment, Olivia came out with the Brazilian flags with the words "Fora Temer" on it, or "Get Out Temer," which I'm assuming is the Prime Minister written on it. It's a reference to Brazilian Prime Minister Michel Temer, who took the position in August 2016 after Dilma Rousseff was impeached. He was charged with corruption in June, Reuters reported at the time. Since then, Fora Temer has become a popular protest phrase seen on Twitter, on posters, and in speeches. Why? My God.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I was hoping that there might be, all I'm seeing here, guys, is just tits and ass. You know what, I'm just gonna do this here. And I'm gonna break the fourth wall for a second. There's supposed to be an article hidden in here, but I can't find anything. I'm just finding dead ass, and I'm very sorry. Vamp, you're gonna have to take this. I'm just gonna stare at this a little bit longer.
Oh,
Do you have a follow-up?
I was watching.
Tits and ass, come on.
Oh, goodness.
It doesn't say anything in here. Something about her getting groped. But nothing about this dude. I don't know. But dead ass. Dead ass.
I saw it briefly, dead ass, and I would love to see more.
Well, I have a story here about some pussy.
I love pussy. Tell me more.
A Japanese police probe into the attempted murder of an elderly bedridden woman has reportedly led to an unlikely suspect, a stray cat. Not the pussy you were hoping for.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah, Mayuko Matsumoto's daughter found her bleeding profusely from about 20 cuts to her face on Monday at her home in a mountainous region of southern Japan. Police launched an attempted murder investigation after seeing the wounds, some of them relatively severe, according to local broadcaster RKK. When we found her, blood covered everything above her chin. Her face was soaked in blood. I didn't know what happened, Matsumoto's daughter told RKKK. Matsumoto, who is 82 years old and reportedly unable to speak and bedridden, had received emergency care. Investigators found no sign of people entering or leaving the house at the time of the suspected attack. They then realized that Matsumoto's wounds looked like cat scratches. Cat scratch fever.
Huh.
Police turned their attention to a stray cats loitering around Matsumoto's house and found traces of what they may be human blood on one of them. Wow. Police are analyzing a blood sample taken from the claw of the cat, which may have scratched the victim. A police spokesman declined to directly comment on the case, but told AFP that investigators were not disputing the media's reports. So the stray cat climbed through the window, and this old lady who's bedridden and can't speak was just laying there dying. And the cat got up there and was like, "Hi." That's how I imagine it went.
Battle Cat, why are you looking at me like that?
She's saying shh.
Cats are fucking evil.
Look, Battle Cat and I have had some
Cats are evil beings that will shred your fucking faces. You stay right there.
Yeah, that's fucked up though. Can a cat even be accused of attempted murder of a human? Will he stand in court? Or is there a cat court? I got nothing on that.
Neither do I. I don't. Sorry, she's looking at me. Good.
She's giving him that side eye.
Incandescent 01, Sugar Daddy Incandescent 01 says, Magog, I did send you a Streamlabs donation. Please at least acknowledge it. Well, I'm trying to. Which one? Thanks for being such a good sport about all this, all the fire this time around. He also sent. A lot of these are. Are you looking forward to Monday? I can hardly wait. It'll be great. Also, what's with Medusa? Normally, she's got tits almost hanging out of her shirt. Well, I haven't seen Medusa in a while, to be honest with you, because she's had some personal issues, and we haven't done Magog and Medusa in a while. And then, there's the stuff from last week and everything, bale of extreme weapons, grade pot, and all that stuff, but I'm not seeing anything new, so I don't know, maybe Streamlabs is being stupid. I'm sorry, Incandescent 01. I apologize.
Try spanking it.
Well, I updated it.
Try fiving it. Do a Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
While you're trying to figure that out, I was sent this very lovely yet traumatizing story by the king of the cactus himself. And now I need to scar everyone else with it.
Yep.
Hackers can easily hijack your dildo camera and live stream the inside of your vagina or butt.
Wait. What?
Sorry, I was just thinking of spelunking jokes. Go on.
Incandescent 01 did send one. It just now popped up. And he says, for another $100. Good Lord, man. Gee, thank you so much. But it says, please read the letter I sent you. Did you send another letter? I didn't see one, and I checked earlier today, and I didn't see anything new in my inbox. Is that an old one? No, it says the 13th. It is the 13th, right?
Yes, it is.
No, it says right here. Okay.
Unless he means to read the same letter again.
I don't think he means that. Go on with your story.
No, probably not.
I'll check my inbox.
Alright. If you're using an internet-connected vibrator equipped with a camera allows you to stream your pleasure right to the internet. Your intended viewers might not be the only ones watching. Hackers from a UK-based security firm, Pen Test Partners, have found that it's trivially easy to hack into. I don't even want to try and pronounce the first part. Savicom? Okay. Yeah,
is it called Dildonics? That'd be great if it's called Dildonics.
No, Savicom Simi. It's a $249 dildo with a camera on its tip. Because, there are some guys that just want to see all up in that vag.
That, or it's a new approach to the colonoscopy that we should not be exploring.
Or should we?
No.
Well, that is because
yes.
You might get some prostate pleasure out of it.
With technology.
Let's see here. You can stream the inside of your insides to pretty much whatever website you decide to stream from. However, if you're in Wi-Fi range of the dildo, it can guess at the password, which is by default a series of 8s. Actually, 8 8s. You can watch the video stream. With a bit more hacking, you can take control of the firmware and connect it remotely as well. So, ladies and gents, if you happen to have a dildo with a camera attached to it, make sure you have good cybersecurity. Because nobody wants to see that. Because there's a still from a... there is a video attached, and it's... No. Just no.
Well, isn't that a thing, though? Sometimes there's... they're putting cameras inside so that you can see what's happening and everything. That's a little weird. But it is...
It's weird.
Unless they're looking for Lemmy Winks.
You'll never find Lemmy Winks.
Never. Oh, I do have another letter from Incandescent 01. He wants me to read it. And since he gave $100, I'm sorry, we're going to have to do it. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining or painful. One of the two. I mean, painful for us because he has a tendency to give us ass rape damage all the time.
Right.
Finger Wiggler. Oh, God. I, Ajax Stormwing, do hereby bring these greetings and most noble salutations. You may be wondering why I have chosen to write to you once more, given my proclivities in thy super chat. Writing letters to thy necrotic eminence would seem rather counterproductive, all things considered. However, seeing as how I usually drop fivers in thy super chat, attempting a long-winded communique is impractical at best and somewhat off-putting. As you well know, wizards do not age in the same way that regular mortals do. That is very true. I'm hundreds of years old. I mean no offense to the Beardbarian, as he does not qualify as a regular mortal. I'll have to initiate a study into what he actually is, but it will wait for later, I am sure, but I digress. Wizards of my caliber do not age past a certain point, but merely level up. I was level 24, but have attained level 25 as the 11th of this month. The consequences of my upgrade have yet to be fully understood, but be aware that I have much more power available now. It's good to hear. I do like leveling up. I even made my first artifact. Was it ass rape?
Was it?
Tell me it was ass rape artifact.
I bet it was ass rape.
It was an ass rape artifact. The glasses of perception of... It's not an ass rape. That's more like watching ass rape. The glasses of perception allow the wearer...
Hey, do I have the dildo for him?
Yes. Allowed the wearer to see the enchantments all around them in a manner similar to that strange movie Marvel released some time back. Oh, strange as in Doctor Strange. And I used it to break through the wards around a rather old tomb. There a great many old books of power had been archived. After slaying the monstrous gods, I took the books back to my ship. I'll be working my way through them later, but for the time being, I think I'll give each of you something. To the Beardbarian, my simple friend, I give you a bow that won't miss its target, assuming you can figure out how to work a bow. Hunting should be much easier for you. I'm also leaving you
I'm pretty good with a bow, but thanks.
I'm also leaving you 20-pound bale of superweed. The harvest came in and the crops are closing in on me. Oh, the cops. That and all, yes.
The well, depending on how much of that weed you smoke, the crops could be too.
Yeah. That's very true. I love those little slips. I suspect the interference of at least 2 wizards in this case. Well, you better watch your ass and get Johnny Cochran. Wait, he's dead. I can resurrect him. Before the Beardbarian figures out I insulted him, I'm moving on to VampKandy, that mythical mistress of seduction.
Wait, what?
Yeah, who am I kidding? I've never seen her seduce anyone. I found a couple of cat girls. They've been tied up and left outside your door with preservation charms on them so they don't die. They've got a 1-to-1 blood alcohol ratio, and these two are both carrying sake. I also left a backpack of high-quality chocolate that I may or may not have lifted directly from some of the finest chocolate factories of Switzerland. The other backpack carries a family of 4 tentacle monsters. So you're going to have a good weekend, Vamp. And to
I'm
Magog,
going to have a really, I'm gonna have a really good week.
and to Magog, I give a 20-pound
Beardy, would you
bale
like
of
me to share?
superweed. No sharing. 20-pound bale of superweed, as
You
well
want
as
cat
a
girl?
55-gallon mithril cask of Felnirv. seeing as how you enjoyed it so much last time. I did, in fact. I've also created a War Mage staff with a Type 2 lensing crystal ball for focusing. I tested it out a bit, seems the thing will only fire off explosive bolts. But hey, when you need a door and there isn't one, this should do the trick. Of course, by now, I'm sure the Beardbarian has figured out that there is a minor possibility that I could have insulted him, while the more intellectual amongst you
What?
are probably wondering what painful curse I'll inflict upon
The fuck is he talking about?
Well, I'm not casting a curse this time. I simply want you to shiver in fear, knowing I have even more power than I did before. Best wishes, Ajax Stormwing, bondmate to the Dragoness Amaranth, she of the Emerald Scales, commander of the Tarul warship Phoenix, Herald of Magic, logistics operator grade 1 of the Blue Suns Freight Alliance, and the defender of Earth until 2045. I'm just gonna sit here until you guys say something, or are you just all strucks?
I'm trying to figure out what somebody's threatening to shave me over. Sorry, what? I was a little bit emotionally distracted there for a moment by another thing in Streamlabs from
You
Toss.
hurt him emotionally. That'll leave scars.
Wait, who am I hurting emotionally?
I don't know.
I have
Someone,
no
probably.
idea. That was
Probably
a rather
someone in the chat is
long-winded-
hurt emotionally by your words.
It was a long-winded letter. I enjoyed the first half of it very much.
Yes, even though he insulted you.
Yes.
What?
No, our friend Incandescent One can be quite verbose at times, but it's
Yes.
always fun to read all the little details he throws in there. I need to get better at narrating. In fact, I should do some of these, as like some things like that. It's like an actual lore video, something that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'd recommend it.
Yes. Well, since we're on that,
The content is written for you.
Yep. So, yeah. Well, since
giving
that was
him
so
ideas.
long-winded, let's do a few more stories for the grind, and then we'll catch up on Super Chats, everybody.
Alright, Gwyneth Paltrow has opened a new shop which sells sex dust and psychic vampire repellent, and it is not cheap.
What?
Aw.
Yep.
Why Paltrow trying to oppress me?
Gwyneth
Because you're terrible, Vamp. Gwyneth Paltrow does not want you in the bedrooms of anyone she cares about.
But that's half my fun.
No, not anymore, if people can afford to keep you out. Sex dust and vampire repellent. They're the otherworldly products you didn't even know you wanted, but Gwyneth Paltrow is here to make them a reality. The High Priestess of V-Steams, what? And Alternative Therapies has set up shop in Los Angeles, and Poundland it ain't. Called Goob Lab. What? Goop Lab. The airy, bright, small shop is a veritable Aladdin's cave dedicated to the selling the sort of megalux products the actor loves to champion on Goop itself. What?
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. So what can you expect to buy with your hard-earned money here? I'm sorry, this place just seems like fucking nonsense. Magog, would you ever go to some place called Goop for your wonderful potion ingredients?
No, but I would visit a place called Goop if it was a glory hole. What?
Oh.
That would be magical.
That,
I like to
I'm not
watch.
surprised. Are you surprised, Beardy?
I'm really not. You fuck. Alright, so let's see here. What can you expect to buy with your hard-earned money? Goop devotees and impulse buyers in the area will be happy to know jade eggs are available in store. I'm not sure if they mean like green-colored Tenga eggs, but either way.
Oh my god, I know exactly what they mean.
But there's plenty more too. Wait, what do they mean?
What does any of this mean? Like, what?
You know what a jade egg is, Beardy?
No, what is this, Vamp? Tell me, please. Educate me.
Shove it up your vag.
What?
What? It's
It's
made
an
of
egg-shaped
jade.
thing that you shove up your vag for, I don't know, vag feng shui.
For kegels? Like to hold it in?
Kinda?
You're gonna align your chakras with the crystal in your cooch. Alright,
Yeah,
hippies, you
essentially,
have
yeah.
done well.
You're aligning your chakras with
You know
your,
what?
with your
Gwyneth
cooch
Paltrow. Has
chakras.
Hollywood just lost his fucking mind in general?
Years ago.
Is that?
Yeah, I think that's the point that I'm
Look,
trying
I
to
know you're from
illustrate
another
today, is pretty
dimension,
people are
but
crazy.
Still, no excuse.
That is
None.
truly awful. Are you done with this horror show yet? I'm losing fucking health.
No!
From
As the story
listening.
continues, but there's plenty more too. As mentioned, sex dust and psychic vampire repellent are the two more of the niche products available. The first is a lusty, edible formula alchemized to ignite and excite sexy energy in and out of the bedroom, as it says on the container. That's hilarious, and can be yours for the equivalent of 28 pounds. Psychic vampire repellent is described as comprising sonically tuned gem elixirs and will set you back 22 pounds. So in order, if you want to find your own psychic vampire elixir, what you need to do is take some crystal quartz or something and smash it into a powder and put it in a jar with a bunch of liquid.
Interrupting.
And then you just blast some Creed at it.
Nope.
And you fill it full of Creed and Nickelback.
Stop telling them how to get rid
and
of me. I need
this
food.
crystal elixir will glow with the power
it.
of Creed and Nickelback. And vampires can't be anywhere near it. They just freak out. They're like, no! And they run. And they hide in dark corners of seedy bars to smoke cigarettes while drinking coffee.
Yeah, you could just.
Oh, wait,
go
are you talking about
old-fashioned
vampires or
beat them
me?
to a pulp.
That works too.
I have nothing to follow up. The ridiculousness
okay, how about
of
this
that
then?
story, but I guess we can just go into something just as ridiculous. Okay.
I was gonna say I have one that's
Does
me,
it
it's
segue
absolutely
well, or do you
hilarious.
want me to get to the flat earthers? You
It
choose.
segues better because there's actually tits involved.
Fine.
Oh, good.
Give us some titties.
Because I can't remember. I don't think either of you covered this one, even though I gave it to you. Publisher accidentally puts porn star on math textbook.
Oh yes, we did that.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Everybody knows that one. That went fucking viral on Twitter.
How about
That
this?
was some
Mom,
great shit.
mom mistakes melted bottle for daughter's sex toy.
What?
Go ahead,
A
read
mother
that.
had an awkward conversation with her daughter after she thought she discovered the girl's sex toy in the dishwasher. But what would have been an awkward conversation got far more awkward for the mom, at least. The explanation turned out to be perfectly innocent. The daughter hadn't decided to brazenly clean her dildo in the family dishwasher. Instead, she informed her mother that what might have looked like a sex toy was, in fact, a melted water bottle, which the mother might have guessed this if she had seen the lid right beside it.
So the mom thought.
Please note that if it doesn't say dishwasher safe, do not put it in the dishwasher, or else you're going to have a very awkward conversation with your mother.
That is funny. Now, I have one, though, that is not as funny, but it is tied into, vagina and boobs and hookers. Okay? Okay. Get this one. This is great. Everybody ready? Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm doing my Danny DeVito. Shut up. Okay. Escort accused of shooting man in the head because he was bad at oral sex. I'm just telling you guys, you gotta learn how to eat that vag, because then the women will lose their shit. And blow your
Especially
fucking
if
head off.
you're paying to eat that vag in the first place.
And here's what the most amazing... I'm foreshadowing here a little bit, but here's what the most amazing part. She's not being charged with murder because he didn't die. Okay, an escort was arrested on accusation she shot a Washington State man in the head because she thought he was bad at oral sex, and she wasn't sure how to tell him. Marissa Wallen, 21, allegedly admitted to shooting her 36-year-old client at his North Everett home last month. Police say she then stole the victim's wallet, left him for dead, and went on a $12,000 shopping spree. According to
Well then.
According to My Everett News, Wallen told a detective that the man was performing oral sex wrong and she did not know how to tell him that, so she grabbed a gun and shot him.
Because if you can't tell somebody something, the best way to get it out is to fucking shoot them.
This is bad.
That hot chick at your workplace that you'd really like to give your number to, maybe ask her to... Just shoot her. That dude that asks if you want cream or sugar in your coffee, just fucking shoot him.
Just shoot him.
Okay, the victim, who is not identified, was shot twice in the back of the head, and he was found alive but unresponsive on October 24th, 3 days after he was shot. when his employer asked police to perform a welfare check. So she shot him twice in the head, and he laid there, still alive when they showed up 3 hours later. The man, I don't even know how that's possible. He may not have been good at oral sex, but he was damn good at catching bullets with his fucking head and living.
He might have been one of my bastards.
He's like a superhero.
Possibly.
It's time for another game of Barbarian Bastard or Not. Everyone in the chat there, press 1 for is it one of my bastard children, or press 2 for if it's not one of my bastard children. Just go ahead, guys, go nuts. 1 for it's one of my bastards, 2 for it's not one of my bastards.
Oh, an officer wrote in a probable cause statement that Wallen, who has a young child, appeared emotionless and showed that she was cold and calculating. She was charged with first-degree assault, first-degree robbery, and first-degree identity theft. Her bail was set at $1 million. There it is. Oh, this is
How much?
This is good. $1 million bail, and
Holy
she calls. This is the last bit. According to the Herald, Wallen asked police to call one of her clients to help her make bail. So the hooker calls another client and be like, hey, if you get me out of jail, I promise I won't shoot you in the fucking head.
I wonder if she called Bare Naked Ladies after that song If I Had $1 Million, because that pussy really gotta be worth it.
Let's get to some of these super chats and the regular chat. Let's see what people are talking about. Let's catch up. Incandescent01 says, no, my Streamlab went back. I had to retry. We already covered that. Vladimir Dragunov says, the spell I was trying to do was a duplicate spell. I didn't feel like going to the store to buy more ammunition, so I thought I'd at least duplicate enough to supply an entire company of Magogonites. Yes, preparing for the great takeover. Incandescent01, I sent you a new letter this past weekend. I just read that. Thank you again for the super chat. It eventually popped up. Those fallopian tubes give me a raging hard-on, says right-wing BDSM guy. Talking about the camera dildo.
Yep, talking about the camera dildo.
And Reverend Satan says they sell prostate and prostate accessories.
Oh dear God.
Who does a good Hank Hill?
I don't.
Incandescent01, another $5 says, Beardy gets a colonoscopy with the camera dildo and watches the feed live. It restores his health to full. So you're having a good time over there, Beardy.
Now, y'all have to start including whether or not you're using lube on Beardy, because he's gonna have a blowout.
It's
if
the
this
healing
continues.
Shit-covered truth dice. Angel Wheel, hey, what's up? When are we going to get some side quest merch? Asks Thexor the Bearded. I don't know, maybe we'll work on something. I didn't know anybody wanted side
After all the things that would go on, it don't involve things going up my ass.
Beardy, I'm very sorry. One of my fans in my Streamlabs has a different idea.
No.
Apparently.
Oh,
no.
Gods.
Satan's unicorn.
No.
Fucks Beardy violently up the ass with his barbed wire horsecock and then shoots his hot lava cum on Magog's face and giving their lost health to Vamp. Hashtag all hail the Vampress.
That is fucking nasty.
I'm gonna go lay down a tarp for this because this is gonna get messy. I'll be back.
What kind of fucked up fans do we have? Are we regretting this?
No. This is one of my fans.
I know, but it's still one of our fans. They know that they can do this, and it's fucking. I
love my fans.
Are you not entertained? There's another one.
I have full health. I don't care.
We're gonna both take.
How's that unicorn cum taste?
Reverend Satan says Indiana Jones and the Crystal Cooch. I'd watch it. Of course you'd watch it.
Vladimir Dragunov says, I at least made enough for a platoon. Did you already read that one?
Nope. Oh yeah, I did. I did that one. Yeah.
Okay. I thought that sounded familiar the second I started reading it.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, Beardy.
No, that's
my
a different
fans are assholes.
I'm just gonna talk from the floor while I bleed out, okay, guys?
Can someone help Beardy, please?
Yes.
Yes, kill me now. Just finish me
Type
off.
1 to heal his rectal wounds.
No, press 2 to put 2 bullets in the back of my head like like my child. Let us
Why
go
did
out
you piss off Hillary?
in a beautiful theme. Let's make this a metaphor.
Vladimir Dragunov, that is a different one. I at least made enough for a platoon before the nose bleeding happened. I may need help with this spell. Well, you definitely need to try not to use advanced spells without a proper helmet and supervision.
Beardy, you might want to stay alive. I have a very short article about a programmable sex doll.
I think I've got about 28 seconds before I lose consciousness, so get on it, girl.
Asterisk Law says surrender Alaska to me or I'll send Rufus a new lady friend.
This
I'm
article's
actually
creepy.
curious. Go
Beardy
ahead and
might
send
actually
Rufus a new
want
lady
to be
friend.
dead.
What?
Hey, Magog. There's now a sex doll that can sing and smile.
Beardy is dead. Everybody's hitting 2.
Oh, damn it. Vladimir Dragunov wanted to hand Beardy a med pack.
He's back to life, and
Magog.
I've got a few. Yes.
Hey, there's duct tape and a spoon in here. I can put it all back in.
Oh, that's gross.
I think you're supposed to use that to actually patch yourself up.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoop everything back in with this spoon here, and then I'm gonna just like try and tape it back together.
Incandescent 01 also casts a healing spell on Magog and Beardy. They both feel very relieved.
Ah, the spoon's stuck inside! The spoon is stuck inside!
Lube!
Emma Quay says,
Or a
I said to
laxative.
chat before this, sorry, kill Magog. Well, fuck.
Hey, Beardy, do you think you can do this with a spoon up your ass?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna have to sit a little bit funny. It's
Okay, I'll let you
like
know if
stuck
someone-
in my
someone
taint.
has that removed.
It's just like stuck in there. So I'm just gonna hover a little bit. I'm just gonna like hover over my chair here. All right, let's see what I got. I got some here too. Tarsith says, "Come at me, sweetheart. I've got the mighty sword of Gillette, and I'm not afraid to make you a Zweiback face." Also Google Zweiback face. I tried, and I saw nothing. I saw like one dude with a shaved face.
Wait. I think we're supposed to type 1 to bring Magog back.
Oh, nobody wants that. I mean, they're all mashing ones already, but nobody wants that. Who would want Magog back, really?
Asric Lore says, I'll send Smite of Ingus on Beardy again, but this time it won't be in the ass.
Alright, that's fine, as long as more things don't have to go in my butt.
And Nicholas Danson says, Frank Power, all hail Blue Whale.
This is getting awkward. I'm just gonna rip this thing out. Just a second here.
Okay, 1, 2.
Holy shit, that's a lot of ones. Somebody tell Magog that that's a lot of him being back.
Oh, thanks, Emma Quay, you homeless. Ugh. And one, what is it?
Breathe,
One
baby,
Halo
breathe.
Ninja also said, y'all need pet gay orcs to take all these cocks. I will get on the phone.
Yes.
Still thingy with,
Wait, is Rum Mug for hire?
Spoon.
Okay, guys, enough with the damn killing us and the screaming and all that. Let's get back to the goddamned grind.
Okay, anyway, this sex doll that can sing and smile.
Why? You're just gonna bend it over. You can't see the head anyway.
You now can whisper sweet nothings to the latest silicone prototype and get a response in Chinese. Because of course. As crazy as it sounds, the latest sex robot innovation is a doll with a head that can speak, smile, and sing.
What is this?
All under the control of your smartphone. The model has a stunningly beautiful face and can listen and answer questions using voice recognition software. Made by Doll Suite Dolls and X Dolls, that's EX, manufacturers have finished the prototype of the DS doll robotic head containing a movable mechanical structure coated in silicone skin, quote unquote, and controlled by a smartphone and a PlayStation controller. They know their demographic.
Okay, hold up a second here. Rev68 has a very important question in the chat here. But can it make me a sandwich?
No. But the robot, the doll is only able to communicate in Chinese, so it's gonna be like speaking to any woman ever.
Well, then can it give me Chinese food?
Yeah. Like, what if I want some like ginger fried beef or something?
I don't know. Program it.
Oh, that's fun.
Or get the redheaded model.
Oh, okay, enough with the sex doll. I've got a story. We got
Tarsith is being upset about my pronunciation of that word in German. You know the sad part is, I used to be able to speak conversational German, and I know how to correctly pronounce it, but you threatened my beard, so I didn't, just because I knew. That's what you get.
Him.
That's what you get. I'll be threatening this face.
Before Magog begins, Incandescent01, your number one fan.
Oh God, what is it now?
Magog is brought back to life, killed very, it's all caps, I have to emphasize it, very painfully, then brought back to life again with full health.
Well, why would he do such a thing? I mean, I know that he gives me money, and that he really loves the show, and he sends these letters and gives us super weed.
Are you gonna disappoint a fan?
You know what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna fall for it this time. I just.
So how are you?
Another important question from Rev68, does the doll have a mute option?
Possibly.
Like, I hope she can shut up. That would be kind of important.
Yeah.
Wow. Dick.
Well, welcome back, Magog. How you doing?
Free press! That's just evil.
No.
Free press of Kexstan over in the chat says someone super chat 8,000 damage to Beardy's beard.
My beard is the most immortal part of me.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
It's the only part of him that like just stays there.
Literally bounces off. Like if he were to die in a horrible fight.
Like I can just stick the knife in it and it just stays in there. It doesn't do anything. Like it hangs.
No.
My beard, it just keeps on living. See, it just rejected the fucking knife. It's immortal, man.
I have a pretty flower I'm gonna put in my beard like that. See, I'm gonna see if it stays.
You're not helping this whole is Magog gay for his love of cocks thing very much right now, Magog.
Now, if you were to die in a horrible fire, it'd just be a smoldering skeleton with a beard.
Yeah, it'd be great. It would look so fucking metal.
Yeah, it would.
All right. Hope I didn't
Beardy,
blow
did you have a
everybody's
story?
eardrums out on that.
Yeah, no, I got a fun one here. So this isn't necessarily a story about some sort of miraculous world events or anything like that, but this one makes me very happy. There's every now and then, people get happy because a child gets rescued from a well, or, somebody stupid humanitarian shit. But this is the kind of news story that makes me really happy. When gorgeous women on television, elegantly dressed in gorgeous gowns, expose their naked selves in front of everybody on live daytime television. So TV presenter flashes audience after thinking a spider had crawled up her dress while live on air. And my God, was it beautiful. Alrighty, here we are. A TV presenter was left red-faced when she flashed her bum while live on air because she thought a spider had crawled up her dress. Footage of the gaffe by Romanian host Ilincia Van Disi has now gone viral. The moment she freaked out on stage with her underwear on the show left contestants and judges bemused and shocked because her ass was amazing and the panties were kind of see-through and you could see all that glorious ass.
Ooh, everybody
That
go
ass.
fucking Google that video.
Yeah. It's VANDICI. You can look her up. She's Romanian, and my God, I think she should have been in Brazil for that competition. That's all I'm going to say.
Would there be a strong possibility that you could show me dead ass?
Not in unpixelated format. Like, they're terrible screenshots of it, it looks like.
Yeah,
Low quality.
You can't get the good quality on the news sites. You have to seek out the video and find it. Somebody, if you find the video, tweet it at us, and maybe we'll throw it in at the end credits or something next
Yes,
show.
please.
That would be.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Grab it.
Because, the
Find
Janet
that
Jackson
lockjaw
slip wasn't
hammer
exactly a
cracking
good
death.
one, but this one.
What?
I'm laughing at the super chats that just came in.
Yeah, I just saw that one from Emma Quay. You know what, let's...
Did you see the one from Incandescent 1 and Vladimir Dragunov too?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was staring at that ass.
Well, there's the cast my super chat of healing on party. by TK Mao. I hope I'm saying that right. Because do you run China? Wrong Mao. Sorry. Me and Barry, and you get a point back. Isn't that exciting?
No.
Nice.
Wait, Vamp's okay. Vamp hasn't taken any fucking damage. Incandescent
I keep
01,
getting
$10.
healed.
Magog and Beardy are both killed exceptionally painfully, then brought back with full health. Please actually scream a bit for me.
He's a sadist. I thought I
He's a
was bad.
sadist.
No! No! Turn off the Teletubbies! Turn it off! No! Turn it off! Turn it off! I don't want... Turn it
Well done. Beardy's off. Oh, he gurgled. Ooh. That was nasty. Oh, what's the chat saying? Beardy, are you alive again?
The spoon hole tore open again.
Oh no! Are you gonna be okay?
And I think I broke my earmuffs.
Enough.
Enough.
I'm having a good night. How about you?
Vamp is just whatever. That's because she can't.
Go fuck yourself with the barbed wire dick of an evil horse, Vamp.
I'm undead, so that's not as painful as you think it would be.
No. Are we
Made out of garlic.
Are you gonna try
I'm
to
not
finish
allergic
the
to
grind
garlic.
at this point?
I am one of the few that's not allergic to garlic.
Ugh.
I have them good genes.
I'm gonna do at least one more
I
grind.
blame
story,
all the
goddammit.
native blood I consume. We got something in from Vladimir Dragunov. It says, the thought occurred to me, shouldn't you conquer your planet first before you conquer Earth, or are you...
Yeah, Magog, what's the matter? You're not big
Earth
enough of a
so
man?
you can get all the good toys to conquer your world with. Yeah, what's the deal with that, Magog?
Well, you know, I'm going to say this. My world isn't. I mean, we have our problems, but we're not filled with SJWs. So,
Okay, and?
you have a dire need to be conquering, where my world can, handle itself.
We're dealing with it,
Yeah, right.
kinda. I don't know, I'm out eating hoes and, natives.
Well, I mean, he has a point. Maybe I should try to become king of Morskar and then become emperor of the world first, and then I don't know. I have to make a decision because there's that, but I also have a urge to, have sex with southern women and eat Twinkies. So.
Oh, dude, believe me, it is so worth it. You've got to do it. Oh.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck between wanting to conquer my whole world and becoming Emperor Magog of all of Votham, or fuck bitches and eat.
Riding asses into the sunset.
Yeah.
I get it.
How do
I hate to interrupt this riveting conversation, but
Bullshit.
Emma Quay has a question for Beardy.
Okay.
Emma Quay wants to know, does Beardy have a girlfriend or a bad wench? Also, Magog, you missed my super chat about raping you in a cardboard box. Don't deny our love.
Well, I can't help it. You live on the streets. But then again,
Well, I guess I should answer Emma's question. I don't have a girlfriend. I do have a wife. And then I have all the other bitches I fuck while she's out or I'm out or whatever. Because, you gotta spread
when
the
she's
seed
feeling
if you wanna
frisky.
have a righteous crop, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would only fuck a girl in a cardboard box if she had a hairy butthole. What?
Hey, McQuay. Be honest.
Be honest. Vladimir Dragunov gives both Magog and Beardy 10 advanced med crates each.
Whoa.
He's a good guy. Vladimir's a good guy.
Yes. Good lord, can we get
I didn't
back?
realize I had room for those. Shit. And I can't get to my couch, but thanks, man.
You can, make him into stairs.
That's it, by the power of Sovereign of Satyrus. I banned painful deaths. Your party may progress. Instant kills isn't fun anymore. Yep, I would agree. I think we're done with all that. Fully restored health, Vamp dies, says Benjamis the Fear. You know what? You haven't died yet, Vamp, so die.
Aw. But I'm already dead.
Die, motherfucker, kill! Die, motherfucker, kill!
She's just confusing. Alright, let's get back to it. Let's finish this show, okay?
Yes.
I have at least one more I'd like to read. I have a couple here, but I'd like to read at least one more because I think it's funny as shit. Alright. 5 things...
Does it literally involve funny shit?
Yes. No. Well, depends on your, position.
Alright, well, because I'll follow it up with a story that is literally about shit, so we're good.
That sounds good. 5 things to know about the Flat Earth Conference going on now in the Triangle. While the world trudges blindly on, the Triangle's largest ever collection of conspiracy theorists have converged in Kerry to hobnob over a set of shared certainties. The moon landing is fake, NASA spreads lies, and the Earth has the shape of a manhole cover. Here we go.
And it also keeps the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hidden away from the sight of the foot soldiers as they partake in the cosmic ballad of battles for all of humanity. Of course.
Never do that again. We're going to have to redesign our format too, so we're not constantly dying from super chats. We'll wait until the end of the show to do that from now on, so people get their stories and entertainment. Oh God, and I'm tired of dying such horrible deaths all the time. The sold-out Flat Earth Conference has attracted 500 attendees who reject centuries of accepted science and widely agreed upon versions of history, often for biblical reasons, but sometimes out of a self-described talent for detecting hidden truths. Here are the 5 things you should know about the Flat Earth Conference.
They come from all around the world, sorry.
You couldn't help yourself, could you?
No, I couldn't. It's just too funny.
All right. Neil deGrasse Tyson is not welcome at this conference. Evolution and the Big Bang Theory will be debunked as spiritual deception at the Kerry conference Friday. Robbie Davidson, one of the organizers, has argued that the Greek philosopher, astronomer, and mathematician, I don't know how to say that Greek guy's name, Pythagoras, took his inspiration
Pythagoras?
from the cult. The what?
Pythagoras?
Is that the guy who did the Pythagoras theorem?
Yeah, is that what you're trying to say? I don't know.
Probably it. Pythagoras. Not very good with names in your world. It's not like it's Elvish. I know Elvish. Speakers at the conference... Oh, here's the other one. Wait, there's more. Speakers at the conference espouse a variety of other plots along with the globular Earth scheme. Among them, 9/11 was a sham, the shooting of Sandy Hook Elementary never happened, and trails in the sky left behind by jet engines contain chemical and biological agents. Here's the next one. This isn't your traditional flat Earth crowd. Conferences have no affiliation with the actual Flat Earth Society, the better-known collection of globe projectors dating to the 19th century England. The Triangle boasts several members of that group, though those who could be reached have said they joined out of fun more than globed out.
I thought I killed all these people.
And
Chat brought me back.
And finally, the winner is awards called Flatties. Will be handed out.
I love me some flatties.
Will be handed out for the best flat Earth film, best whistleblower, best recent convert, and most gracious debate loser. It's flat out fun.
LOL.
I'm done.
I'm wondering why they didn't also ban, like, if they were going to ban Neil deGrasse Tyson, why they didn't also ban the Harlem Globetrotters.
That was terrible. You're gonna lose.
I was brought back by the chat only for them to make me laugh.
All right. Do you guys have one more story you'd like to read for the grind?
Yeah, I got one more
Let me
here.
look what I have because I got super distracted.
Well,
All right,
Beardy,
well, while you
wrote
figure that out, I will continue the shit
Okay,
story.
I found it.
Magog, guess how much this is a weird question. Have you seen anything in your crystal about the terrifying Canada goose?
No.
This mighty bird takes out entire jets with no legs. Whole thing fucked up. One fucking goose. It is one of the most terrifying flying creatures on this planet. And not because it's huge and like grr and covered in claws, but because they can shit a semi-metric fuck ton inside of an afternoon.
What are they eating? Pure
Everything.
laxative?
Everything. So here we go here. For a Canada goose, one good turd deserves another. An adult bird can poop around 2 pounds a day. That's right, we're going educational here, guys. It's TNA. We're talking about goose butts, according to the Detroit Free Press. We're impressed and disgusted. The newspaper relayed this intriguing bit of information in a larger story about how geese are creating a hazard in Michigan. But the crapacity stood out most. A 160-pound human, for instance, reportedly produces about a pound of excrement daily. An adult Canadian goose weighs between 6.6 and 19.8 pounds, yet it can shit twice as much. So roughly a third to a 20th of its weight is poo.
That doesn't seem physically possible, and I'm a fucking mage. I bend the laws.
These
of
geese
nature
are
all
superpowered,
the time.
evil beings.
Ugh. Imagine to get a dump
The,
bucket on you. Ugh.
The real terror of this is that goose poop isn't like bird poop where it's just like wet and goose poop comes out much like have you ever dumb people will try and punch holes in their lawn with the idea that it'll help aerate it and make it grow stronger, and as a result there are these strands of roots, and they look exactly like goose poop. It's just this long burnt cigarette looking thing that falls from the sky that's about the size of your finger. These geese will swarm in alarming numbers up and down between Canada and the United States, raining multiple pounds of poop the size of fingers in semi-solid form upon terrorized, unsuspecting people from Michigan all the way up to Canada.
Though Alfred Hitchcock would be proud.
He would. These beasts are terrible. So that's, I guess there's a lesson there for you folks. While we love tits and ass, stay away from geese. Their shit will fuck you up. That's right, that whole article was just for that one joke. You're welcome, people.
I don't even know what to say to that, because it's not like you can just... I mean, I guess people could just try to blast all the geese out of the sky.
They're a protected species.
And that's not even the most horrible thing. I mean, geese are just straight up mean anyway.
Yeah, they're dicks. They'll fucking come out of nowhere and bite your goddamn kneecaps off.
Right, yeah, the terrible creatures. They're probably related to vampires.
Hey!
Nicholas Danker took 1 point away of your health, by the way.
I was already dead.
Yep.
And someone else just returned me to full health. Bleh.
God.
Wait a second. Incandescent 01 is trying to talk to me about. Just say I have to go get my. I have a lightsaber, bro. Let me show it off. Just a second here.
Oh. I will wait until Beardy comes back for my last story that I have.
Well, fine. We'll read this. Incandescent 01 says Vamp is elected to be chief administrator of Earth. Her fate is to handle all of the governing body's paperwork.
I'm already a secretary. Do you don't think I'm
Jesus.
used to paperwork?
The official secretary
Jesus
of
Christ.
Earth.
I got all the time in the world, so whatever. Incandescent 01 also says Magog's dick vanishes. No physical pain. Psychological pain, though? Probably.
I never
There's an on switch somewhere on here. I just can't remember where it is.
Oh, dear God, I gotta see this.
But I have it.
Of course you do.
Just I'm gonna try and figure this thing out. Just a second.
Okay, since Beardy's back, I have my last story. It's very short, but I find it very hilarious. Man mistakes jellyfish for breast implant. Puts cops to work.
Oh, hey, there it is. Oh, fuck me.
You okay?
What happened?
Sorry, no, there's a burning hole. Just a second here. If I don't move it, I'll be fine. I just need to find the off switch here. Just a second, guys. Sorry, go on.
Just reading these
An Australian
super chats.
man ended up embarrassing himself after he got cops in to investigate what he thought was a breast implant, but which actually turned out to be a jellyfish. According to a report, the man turned up at the police station in Queensland, Australia, and told the cops he suspected a case of possible homicide. He handed over a bag which had a round, slimy bubble, which he felt was a breast implant from a female victim.
I think there's a brown, slimy bubble somewhere in this chest hole. Just
Possibly. At least the wound got cauterized. The Huffington
I can
Post
feel my
report
lung.
went on to add that the officers investigated the case before coming to a conclusion that must have left the man bewildered. A statement on the police department's website says investigations revealed what police suspected. The item was a jellyfish.
I can
Colin
almost
Sparks of
see
Surf
that
Life
mistake.
Saving Queensland told BBC that the animal was a blubberfish, a species commonly found in area waters with a sting, but it's not dangerous. But yeah, apparently there's a jellyfish out there that resembles
Boob.
tit implants.
how do you mistake? Like
Very-
the tendrils? They have tendrils.
No, this one does not.
Oh. I'm definitely not fondling tits underwater anymore.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's.
Yep, I'm just gonna play it safe.
I officially.
If
hate
anyone's
this.
interested
I
in what
officially
this
hate
looks
this
like,
fucking
I'm going to go
episode.
throw it over in the side chat so you can look.
This is the episode 13 had to be this one. Fucking jellyfish.
Yes.
boobs.
I have 2 Streamlab donations.
Yeah, well, we have been at it an hour. Let's bring an end to the grind and finish off this show,
We
shall we?
halt it with
By interacting with the chat. So you go ahead, darling. You have
Okay, Berserker 5150. You guys know it's gonna be bad, right?
Yeah.
Beardy gets super throat fucked by a fat, smelly ogre as a party of gremlins throw an orgy in Magog's bumhole.
No, I don't even know how to imagine that.
You know, I'm not even gonna
might
face this
tickle.
live. Just take care of the hit points for me. I'm just gonna lay down with my mouth open and be done with this.
Fair enough. And then TK Mal, the pretty lady vamp, goes into blood rage, kills Magog, and then catches vampire AIDS from the blood magical contamination. Beardy watches and feels pitiful by comparison. Plus 10 initiative to be Beardy.
It's just moaning. I'm not dying because of you, vamp. Besides, I am saved by this. Vladimir Dragunov gives Magog an HKG-3 battle rifle with bayonet and a couple full mags to duplicate and arm his army with a couple of Magogonite regiments with. Yeah, come at me.
The failure accomplished wants to know what's the code for Magog's dildo cam.
It's what my password, the code to get into the dildo cam. Well,
He wants the password.
It's failure loves you. 263.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
All lowercase. Joe Snyder says Magog loses a leg by an unnoticed hairy butthole at his feet. Once consumed, the hairy butthole retreats back to the darkness. We have the most fucked up fans in all the world. You know that, right?
Yes, we do, because J Devil says Magog gets possessed by the ghost of a gay pirate while living and taking no damage and has to get an exorcism by Beardy. Maybe when he's done choking. Berserker says Vamp is revived with double health.
What? Do you like pirate booty? Bitch, please. Let's go
Oh.
sailing.
No.
Come on, honey. We'll talk boys, and we'll do each other's hair, and we'll get us some pirate booty, some strong, sexy
I have a
pirate
more manly hair.
By all that is vested in me, by the powers of every being, on the holiest of mountains, in the darkest of dungeons, and in the tightest of buttholes, I shall banish this wretched evil from your being, so that you will no longer smoke poles in the shady alcoves of ships. Begone, fag demon! Suck cocks elsewhere! Plunder thy booty in the worlds beyond, and be gone with you!
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and leave because, I was expecting Magog. He's a good friend of mine. We're butt buddies.
Fuck you!
Ugh.
Magog was a
Ugh.
Magog, will you answer me one question, says Skip Mullen? Well, yes. You have to ask the question, I guess.
Yeah, that helped.
Vladimir Dragunov says a chainsaw sword to see what he does with it. Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
And then there's the lightsaber one by Incandescent 01. We're trying to get to
And
the
then
end.
Vladimir gives Verity the chainsaw sword.
Oh, good. Now I can go join the Inquisition.
Vladimir also wants to remind Beardy to use the med crate he gave him.
Oh, yeah!
Poor Thrax, he says, okay, Magog is scaring me, and he has a crying face.
Incandescent one, Magog finds a gun. Confused by it, he accidentally fires it into his own foot.
I don't... What do you want from me? It's going too far.
Pain!
We're gonna have
He
to
wants
get rid of
pain
the whole
from you.
format.
We'll just have to throw everything away and collect new props.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I don't
I'm so
either. I don't even
confused.
pretend to know.
What are you people doing to us?
Hey, everyone's favorite necromancer, Malcolm from the North, is in the chat.
Oh, brilliant. Hello, Malcolm.
So is the bitching witch.
I like the bitching witch.
Use the gun I just
Oh,
gave
dear
you to
God.
kill that thing. I'm getting... the gay pirate is gone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Rum Mug's
Sorry.
in the chat as well. You need to get a hold of me, Rum Mug, so we can do things.
Ooh, and Sassy Shelly. Hi, Sassy
Butt
Shelly.
stuff.
Use the med crate I gave you, Beardy.
I already read that.
Oh, okay, then I'm caught up. I hope I didn't miss any. They were coming in quite fast. Good lord.
Yes, they were.
What has happened?
That's
to our
what she
show?
said.
What has happened?
I don't know.
We've lost all control because we allowed the fans to actually know that,
We didn't say anything.
Yeah, but
it's
they
not-
figured
This isn't
it
our
out.
fault.
It just happened. It was just like organically. Like they were like, oh shit, we can affect
This isn't
the
a
outcome.
super chat, but it is the king of the cactus, so I'm assuming that that counts. Failure turns Magog's dildo vibrator cam up to 11. The dildo melts from extreme heat.
Thank God I've got rid of
Dude, your dishwasher's on fire.
So anyway, we've had some interesting stories tonight. We've had boobs. We've had a woman shooting, an escort shooting her client in the head twice, and he lived even though he was terrible at oral sex. And we've had some strange things like the melting bottle in the dishwasher. Mother thought it was a dildo. We've had a cat who clawed an old lady almost to death. Just she was laying there helpless, catatonic, unable to speak. I just want to die if I was like that.
Incandescent one just wants you to know. He just likes hearing you scream.
Yeah.
That's all there is.
Yeah.
You sadist, you.
And Vladimir Dragunov says, no, the butthole. I don't know what...
You could
Give
just
me
put in
some.
there like scream like you're getting raped in the ass, as opposed to making somebody come in and rape me in the ass. I'm happy to put on the act for you without having to take a fist to the prostate.
No, I am not Googling
You wouldn't keep
Blue
coming
Waffle.
back here if you didn't
We're not
like
doing
it.
that. We're not Googling Blue Waffle. And Boston Antifa says, will it show up in Bing? Because Boston Antifa only uses Bing.
Well, that's your fault.
Yeah. Wait, what? Some people
No.
want to watch the anus burn. Says,
Ugh.
no, me
That's
no.
that's a very poor use of an anus.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, shit. Oh. You just made me spit all over my monitor. Damn, Boston Antifa. Oh. Skip Mullen says, do you get your name from the land of Magog in the Old Testament? No. I am Magog.
You keep
Morse.
getting asked that.
There are divides between our worlds, but we have similar things. We have people named Richard here, too,
Yeah, and they're all dicks.
Yeah.
We've had a couple King Edwards, no, it has nothing to do with Old Testament. Though I wouldn't be surprised if the Old Testament predicted my coming.
Yeah, it did. Something about Judas, you fucking dick.
Hey, he wasn't that bad.
Comparatively.
Oh, yeah.
Asterisk Low says this is like what happened when Democrats took control. I'm guessing they're talking about all the super chats killing us. It just ended
And
up...
then TK Mal says ass rape.
Oh, he wants me to do
Please?
it.
Do it.
Does everybody want me to do it?
It's all caps. It's all
Ass
caps.
rape!
You might have to do that again. Just because.
What?
Do it again.
Why? I just did it.
I didn't hear you.
Ass rape!
Thank you.
There we go.
Magog's clothing become lined with thorns on the inside. The thorns are poisonous. Beardy, just pretend I did the same to you, says Incandescent01. Yeah, I'm not doing that. You know,
Yeah, stop it!
you motherfuckers! That's it. We're
He's
ending
fighting
this
it.
part of the fucking
Just-
show. We're ending it.
Just don't move. If you don't move, they don't dig deeper.
Yeah,
Just
essentially.
remain
they
perfectly
deconstrict.
fucking still. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
My God, what happened to your hair?
I lost it in a brutal battle against a
You
razor
lost
blade.
it in the war.
There's a
Yes,
glare.
yes.
There's a glare coming off of
I lost my hair in Nam.
No,
How are the Viet Cong this time of year? The answer is dead.
oh, there's quite the shine coming off of that dome. I could shine it and see the future.
Oh yeah. You're damn right, bitches.
The future is sad.
You see my head in your lap, you'll be telling the future it's a bloody one. Because you shouldn't have put my head.
That smirk and heart. Is she talking about my smirk or Beard Barians?
I'm
Or
notorious for my smirk.
Oh, it's vamps. Okay, never mind.
It's not me. It's definitely not me.
Vladimir Dragonov says gives Magog a 40mm Bofors a AA gun so he can deal with any dragon, griffin, wyvern problems. Well, that's good to know.
Wyvern?
What? It's a wyvern. You don't know what a wyvern
Wyvern?
is? Look it up. Type in blue waffle wyvern.
Wyvern. Blue waffle wyvern.
It's wyvern. Blue
Wyvern.
waffle wyvern. Everybody. Hashtag.
All right, everyone in the chat. 1 for wyvern, 2 for wyvern.
Otherwise,
let's
we're gonna
find out
keep
here.
going at it.
Does the presence or absence of an H make something a Y or a W? We shall know shortly. 1 for wyvern, 2 for wyvern.
I love how Incandescent One is now no longer specifying the size of the dildos.
Yeah.
Beardy.
Yeah.
Pretend I shove an inordinate. I can't even read it. Love still.
All right. I will pretend that I'm the kind of person that enjoys that as well. So
Twos are winning, by the way.
It's,
Twos are winning.
I'm on Magog's side on this one, though.
Rummud says it's not gay. We're on top. That is very true.
It's not gay if you don't make eye contact, Magog. It's not
Is that what you
gay.
guys tell yourselves?
Don't make eye contact. It's just the first 2 inches. It's just getting past the first 2.
I don't even
Lube
know
would probably
how
be
to
really
bring
nice
this
for
to an
Beardy's
end.
rectum.
Can we?
With a fucking shotgun to the face. Hit it, Magog. Shoot me in the face. Just end it. Just end it.
You're dead,
Oh, poor
motherfucker.
Beardy.
There he goes. It's wyvern. Blue hashtag blue waffle.
There's a
wyvern.
civil war in the chat now. The next thing I know, it's gonna turn into one of the Kumite chats. They're just gonna start burning it down.
Incandescent01 says, Magog, I fitted the top level of your tower with 80mm fully automatic cannons. Good. Let's hope Rufus comes back around. You know what? I think it's enough. There are people all super chatting to kill us and shove things up our asses and make our feet disappear into magical buttholes. This has gone insane. The 13th episode of SideQuest just had to go fucking nuts. And
Of course.
I don't even know what to do with it.
I
You
let
know?
Beardy. Okay, from the moment I asked Beardy to help me with my intro, we all knew it was downhill. Just. Yeah.
TK.
We got a super chat too, so fuck you, Magog.
TK Mouse is 2, but I don't care. It's Wyvern.
Wow.
Technically, they're probably all correct because it's one of those weird words, but who knows?
A made-up word, who cares?
Captain Confederate, burn this motherfucker down! Come on, Pookie! Let's burn this motherfucker to the ground!
So I was pining for a piece of ash when I came across this hot forest nymph. I tried to go for it, but it turns out she's a frigid birch.